What is up, guys, and welcome to American Truck Simulator. Now today, what time is it? It is, excuse me, wow, 8:05 a.m. Saturday in-game time, and today we are taking a reservoir tank, 22,498 pounds, to Farmington, New Mexico, to BHP Billiton. We've got 23 hours, 46 minutes to make this run. Stand to make $6,669 from this run, and we've got 111, it looks like, miles to go, which is weird. I thought it said 190 in the thingamabob, but let's get underway and get this reservoir tank delivered. So I don't know if you guys can tell the difference, but we're back to running the GTX 1080. Sorry, I almost way overestimated the power. We are back to running the GTX 1066 GT, and I'm really disappointed in it. I mean, I'm getting 29 frames per second right now, and you can see by the stats on the screen, so the video card's not even working that hard. I can't figure out what exactly is going on. But I'm having issues. I have no idea. So I'm going to be working that out slowly but surely. Wow, excuse me. So I usually record, as most of you probably know, on Thursdays. Do I have my overheads on? No, I don't. I usually record on Thursdays. Today I'm recording on Saturday, so I'm very far behind, and I apologize for that. I just Friday evening put this card back in and started setting stuff up. I'm going to cut these people off. We hopped the curb there a little bit. So yeah, I just Friday evening got this card installed. I received it Thursday. Kind of a funny story, really. So I had issues with the card, as most of you probably know, and MSI said, no problem, we're going to replace it, send the card to us, your RMA's approved, we're going to send you a nice, shiny, factory refurbished card. And I said, oh, hell no. I said, I paid the money for a brand new card. I could have saved half my money and bought a factory refurbished. I didn't want a factory refurbished. So, you know, I bought a brand new card, and I want it replaced with a brand new card, since it clearly has an issue. They wouldn't do it. They said I'd have to call Newegg for that, which is who I bought the card from. And it's like, hey, I've had this card for like 120 days. And I haven't been able to get it to work right. And shame on me for trying to adjust settings and do whatever I needed to do to make this card work. Let me tell you guys something. If you're ever in that position, don't waste your time adjusting settings. Get that part back. Do not adjust settings. Just, if it's not working right, send it back right away. So anyway, with really nowhere else to go, I went ahead and called up Newegg, and I explained it to him, and thank God for how, I mean, Newegg's business model, the way they do things, excuse me, wow, just amazing, so amazing. Newegg, even though I've had the card, for those of you that are unaware, Newegg has a 30-day return policy. I don't know if it's like that on all their items, but for this particular card, that's how it was. It was a 30-day return policy. Obviously 120 days is quite far above their 30-day policy, so they didn't have to take it back. They could have told me, nope, deal with MSI and their factory refurbished garbage. But no, they took it, they approved my RMA. They got me a new card in the mail. It was actually extremely quick. They sent me a prepaid FedEx label for my card. And my card took probably 2 days to get to him. So my throat is just screwed up. I apologize. So my card took about 2 days to get to him. Now, I do cut a lot of slack because the card shipped on like a Friday. or Saturday or something. So I understand they weren't going to get it, you know. I know FedEx does the deliveries, but they're not. Nobody's going to be there to receive it on a weekend. So I got acknowledgement that they received it on Monday. Or maybe it was Tuesday. I don't remember. And then a couple days later, I got my new card. And it was amazing. You know, the service that Newegg provided me, I am just so thankful for. And that's why I buy components from them. And that's why I'll recommend them to everybody. But it was just amazing that they stood by the product they sell when the manufacturer would not. I don't know what to say about that other than I will never have another MSI product in my system. I won't do it because, God, I'm over revving my truck. Just because of this experience, I will not put an MSI part in any computer I ever build again because it was just astonishing. And you know, in all fairness, the representative with Newegg said MSI is really good. You know, they stand by their products. They just make you jump through hoops before it's said and done. I don't want to jump through hoops. Excuse me. I don't know how many of you have a GTX 1060, but I paid a little over $400 for this card. That was 400 hard-earned dollars. And I had to do a lot of shopping around because you guys know what the video card market is like right now. It's terrible. So it's like I paid $400 for what I believe to be a dud with a manufacturer defect. I don't want to jump through hoops. I want you to stand by your shit and replace what I paid for. It's that simple. But they didn't do it. So anyway, you know, enough about that. Here's the funny part. I'm still having issues. Excuse me. And I don't understand why. Now, I understand the likelihood of having two duds is very low. And I am not having the same... I mean, the new card is not performing the way I believe it should, which was the problem with the old card, but not the same issues. I mean, the old card was crashing and everything, so... So what started this story was that. I'll be working through the issues. Hopefully I'll get them fixed. I'm trying a different way of installing drivers and everything, so hopefully that gets fixed. And anyway, moving on. Oh, wrong button. 69 miles to go. What do you guys think about the Car Mechanic Simulator 2018 that we did last Wednesday? Did you guys like that? I don't know if I'm going to be able to get a Car Mechanic Simulator out again this week because everything's running so late, as I said. I might try, or I might just completely just say no, I'm not going to do it because I can't. You know, it is what it is. I've got like tonight to do pretty much everything, and I still have to try to stream tonight, and it's already 5 p.m. so I'm not sure we'll have a Car Mechanic Simulator this week. I mean, basically, if you see one come out Wednesday, you'll know. If you don't, then we didn't. That's honestly, guys, the best way I could explain it right now. My gosh, New Mexico looks amazing, doesn't it? Be able to get a thumbnail with that mountain range in the background like that. Oh, thumbnails upon thumbnails right there. That was amazing. I hope we're going to be able to, I hope we got that. So I've been using GeForce Experience to record a lot of my videos lately. Oh my goodness, we must be in Farmington. I am still having some issues with GeForce Experience, which I'm working on. Hopefully those will be worked out eventually. Are we in Farmington now? I mean, we're 24 miles. We gotta be in Farmington. I hope they have some fuel here. We're gonna need some before we leave town, I believe, because we're gonna have a pretty long run. I think next week we're gonna go down to Santa Fe, and that's gonna be a decent run. Come on, I know I got another little car. There it is. Didn't want to run into that other little red car. The only thing I wish GeForce Experience did was tell me how long I've been recording, and maybe it will. I'll have to look into the overlay that I have that's showing my stats is in Afterburner, I believe. I'm pretty sure. So I'll have to go through Afterburner and see if it'll show me. Although that doesn't have to do with what I'm recording, so that might not. Anyway, like OBS shows you what you record, it would be nice if I could still see how long the video has gone on for. Mexico, here we are. That must, I didn't recall seeing any signs, but that must be Farmington we just passed through, because I mean, we were right up here. We've only got 13 miles to go. I can't imagine another town coming up. I really can't wait to run around Oregon. That's going to be pretty cool. Must be turning at this light up here. Oh yeah, this has to be Farmington, because all of a sudden our frames went, nope. Looks like we rolled backwards there a little bit. I really wish somebody would reply to me and let me know if it's okay to make a right on red in New Mexico, and in Arizona for that matter. I mean, that cop didn't just bust me yet. Oh look, we got fuel right up here on the corner, sweet. Gonna have to remember to get it when we leave here. San Juan. Oh, look at the river. Is that like the San Juan River? Is that, I mean, honestly guys, I have never ever been. Oh, sugar butt. Were we supposed to turn in there? I have never been to New Mexico, so I really don't know my way around. Oh, there we are. Wow, this is like I've never seen a place like this before. Let's stop for a second and take a look-see. I don't think I've ever made a pickup or delivery at a place like this. This is pretty. Look at the. What's that? A D9 up on the pile there. Look at the little Bobcat right there. Excavator and all the shaker and conveyors. Obviously some sort of rock quarry. I don't see a trommel or anything. Maybe it's over there. I don't know, but let's get this load delivered. They obviously need this tank for some part of their operations, and we want to give it to them. Alright, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Hey guys, thanks a million for watching. I really appreciate it. Subscribe if you haven't already. Hit that like button if you loved it. Hit the thumbs down if you hated it. Check out the stream on Twitch, jaybird.us, spelled out JAYBIRDDOTUS, which is also the website jaybird.us, where you can see our polls and play around on the forums, whatever you want. Anyway, guys, like I said, I hope you enjoyed. Subscribe if you haven't already, and we'll see you guys next time. Thanks a million, everyone.